Alright guys, so today I am going to tell you guys how the boss is going to help make your UR unit stronger. So in terms of making the boss is actually just going to cost you 1000 capital. So how does the ball make your UR stronger? How is that even possible? So let's actually develop one of these and then we'll talk about it. So currently I own 64 balls. So like why would it be useful? So when we take a look at the shop, there's gonna be this tab under the G shop right here. So we need the GP points. So essentially the G points. So this is the thing we are kind of focused on. So the weapon upgrade part you are. So obviously this is pretty important as far as trying to upgrade your whatever you're planning to upgrade. As far as EX weapon, this is going to be the materials that you need to upgrade it to the level 5. So at level 5 you're getting insane buffs, you're getting pretty powerful attacks, but in order to get this you need 3000 of the GP points. So essentially every month you are going to need at least like a good 16,000 points, because the first 1000, the first one you can buy is at a cost of 1000 points, and then anything onward is going to be costing you 3000 a piece. So this is where the boss is going to come in. So when we take a look at the upgrade, and then when we are dismantling units, so things that you typically don't use, if we take a look at the boss, which is going to be probably going to be all the way at the bottom. So look at the list of the boss. So for every bar you're selling, you're not only you're getting capital back, you're getting 20 of the GP points. So if we were to sell all of the bars that we have just developed over here, so it's going to take me some time to click through it, but you guys can definitely see that the acquired GP points, slowly racks up. So it's gonna take 50 balls to get 1000 of this. So meaning you're gonna need 150 of the balls to actually get what 3000. So technically speaking, you're gonna need 750 balls to get where you needed to be. So this is just kind of like a stepping stone if you want to do it with this route, but honestly speaking, if you're just selling any of the unused, you're getting more. So it depends, because as far as the boss, it is actually the rarity is normal. So a normal rarity just gets you 20, while the other rarity just get higher and higher. But it's just that the boss, as far as developing it, is only gonna cost you like a 1000 capital. So that's why if you guys do have the time to grind it out, it's obviously a good cost, because it's gonna help out in the long term. But if you guys are someone that just grinds the game, you guys are able to get a lot of unit per se. Naturally speaking, you guys can just sell these over here, and these are gonna give you upwards to 30, because these are technically rarity, so they give you more. In a situation where you can, let's say, scrap URs per se, let me give you guys an example of my Justice. Let's filter by URs. So Justice being in UR, when you do this, it gives you upward to 1000 points and then 50 of the premium currency. So yes, pretty crazy to think about that. But yeah, it is going to be a slow grind obviously, but if you guys do have the time and dedication to do that, obviously go do that, because upgrading any of the UR's EX weapon is going to be pretty awesome. You're cutting down on the energy, you're increasing the power, and then you're further boosting whatever stat you already get on the EX weapon. So I definitely highly advise people to do that. And then after that, when we go back to the shop, how many points do I have? There you go. I have just enough to buy one. So now I am up to 4. So if I sell another 150 balls, I can, no, 300, I can buy 2 more and successfully upgrade any of the UR's EX weapon to its max. So that's something to do, obviously. And the rest you can definitely buy as well, like the ship right here that you can buy. This one is another great option. So far I think the boss is something that I know of, but if you guys do know any other way of just massively get a lot of these GP points, definitely do leave that in the comment section below, and I'll pin it so people can see what's the fastest way of grinding them out and just helping out the community. But other than that, that's pretty much what I want to cover as far as the boss can actually help you further strengthen your URs.